Hello everybody, my name is Golf18 and welcome back to another manga video. This time I'm going to show you my manga collection. I was going to do this as soon as I hit 1000 volumes, but I've not had the time to actually record it. And I was going to do this my own unique way, kind of, but I thought it's not going to work out. And plus, I don't think you guys would like to see that in separate in like 6 or 7 different parts, which is what was going to happen. I would just basically show you my shelves just as normal. I'm looking at the center. I've got a bookshelf to my right, which is going to be this part, and I've got a bookshelf to my left, which is my main shelf, which will be the second part. So yeah, this is, like I say, this is the first part. You're going to see my taller print manga, and yeah, I'm currently sitting at 1029 volumes, and this is not including my January haul. So I hope you all enjoy, and let's get into the video. Unofficial Hatsune Mix by K. That's a 3-in-1 one-shot complete. And then we've got Planet Test, volumes 1 to 4. That is complete. The debut manga of Makoto Yukimura. Very great artwork, I must say. And then we've got Clamp's debut manga as well. We've got Rig Veda. That's volumes 1 to 10, those 3 omnibuses, which is complete. Then we've got Batman, the Jiro Kuwato Bat manga from DC Comics. Yep, DC Comics actually released a manga based on Batman. It's my oldest published manga in my collection. It was first published in Japan in 1966, and that's volumes 1 to 3 complete. Then we've got my only Denpa manga, which is an invitation from a crab. That's a one-shot, and that's obviously complete. And we've got Camera, a manga by June, which is a yaoi company. Volumes 1 and 2, that is complete. And then we've got Awkward by Svetlana Chmykova, who also made another manga in my collection, but I will not see in the next video. This is the first volume of Berrybrook Middle School. So obviously not complete, but I did get it for 20p, which was a bargain. Then we've got up here my Kodansha title. That's by JY, by the way, so awkward. And then we've got my Kodansha title. That's beginning here. We've got Die Vergelder. This is Omnibus 1, containing volumes 1 and 2. It's by Hiroaki Samura, who did Blade of the Immortal. And if we go to the front bit of this particular row, I have the second omnibus of Die Vergelder, so that's volumes 1 to 4, and I believe that's up to date. Hopefully we get more because it looks cool and I want to read more. I've not actually read it, but I'm looking forward to doing so. Then I have EGF by Kazuta Tatsuta. That is volumes 1 to 3 in that omnibus. That is complete. It's a graphic memoir of the Fukushima power plant. Not long after that devastating earthquake hit Japan, nearly 10 years ago now. Oh, can't believe it's been that long, but oh well. Then I've got Inuyashiki volumes 1 to 10 by Hiroya Oku, who created Gantz. This was a gift from my fiance. This is complete. Very underappreciated manga. I do recommend it. Then I've got Junji Ito's Cat Diary, Yonan Mu, one shot by Junji Ito himself, obviously about his cats. That is obviously complete. And then we've got Neo Parasite F and M, which are short story compilations based on Parasite by Hitoshi Iwaki. And yeah, I prefer M to F because F is by shoujo mangaka and M is by shonen and seinen mangaka. So yeah. Then I've got, at that time I got reincarnated as a slime, volumes 1 to 3. I need to get back into it. I was very underwhelmed when I first read it, but I hope to continue it and give it a second chance because there's so many volumes out at the moment and I may have just been overlooking some things. But anyway, up here we have Vinland Saga, book 1. This is my favourite manga of all time. And over here on this side we have the second book. And down here, sorry if the camera's shaky by the way, I have books 3 to 11, containing volumes 1 to 22, and that is up to date. For some reason this was delayed for me to get. I was supposed to get it in the middle of near the end of November, but I finally got it in the middle of December, so I'm happy. That's it for Kodansha. And up here we have Last Gasp, which is Barefoot Gen, Volume 1. I actually messed this up last time I did a manga collection video. These two were actually the other way around, but this is the right way now. It's Last Gasp, but we've got Barefoot Gen, Volume 1, and then Self-Made Hero, we've got Manga Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet, which was actually unknown to me at the time, but doing a bit more research into it, my first original English language manga, or OEL. So just like and awkward is, but that was my first OEL manga. So yeah. Then on to my 7 Seas titles, I have Alice in the Country of Hearts, The Clockmaker Story. This is a one-shot, as there's no volume number, but this one does have a volume number. This is Alice in the Country of Hearts, The Mad Hatter's Late Night Tea Party, Volume 1. So yeah, Clockmaker Story is complete, but Mad Hatter's Late Night Tea Party isn't. And let's go further into this row. And continuing on, we have another manga by the same people that made the Alice in the Country of Hearts series. We have Crimson Empire Circumstances to Serve a Noble. We've got the first classic collection of my collection by 7 Seas. We've got Cutie Honey by Go Nagai. Then we've got Dance in the Vampire Bund. Apparently this is very, very strange, but I'm looking forward to it. I like weird stuff. So, yeah. Then we've got a couple more classic collections here. We have Devilman 1 and 2, containing volumes 1 to 5. Cutie Honey is obviously complete. And this is complete as well. Devilman is my favourite of the classic collections. So, yeah. And then we've got Space Battleship Yamato, which is pretty good. But like I say, Devilman's my favourite. And then we're going to my Titan Comics, or Titan Books as one might call it. We have Mai the Psychic Girl. This is actually flipped. This is a flipped edition. But regardless, it was a very good read. I did feel a bit underwhelmed about the ending though. This is volumes 1 to 4 complete. And then we've got Sherlock, A Study in Pink, The Blind Banker, and The Great Game. This is actually the first season of the TV series by BBC, complete. It's actually a manga adaptation of the one, but with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. So, yeah, that's season 1 complete. They're doing season 2 manga. I think the first one is released in February, if it's not out already, but I could be wrong, but that's pretty cool to have. We've got a Tokyo Pop title here. We've got Aria the Masterpiece #1. This is actually the first two, but the only 2 volumes of Aqua, so that's complete. But the other ones follow Aria, which is the sequel. And then I've got Dream Fossil, The Complete Stories of Satoshi Kon. Very interesting read. I mean, I've not had any other Satoshi Kon works, although I want to get some of his works. And that was a pretty nice read to have. And yeah. Then over here on this side we have 20th Century Boys in these perfect edits. I have 1 and 2. And down here I have the 3rd one. So I need to get caught up on this. I might order them from my local bookshop or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I might get them on Amazon. Then I have All You Need Is Kill, volumes 1 and 2 in that omnibus. That's complete. Biomega, one of 2 Tsutomu Nihei works I have. You'll see the other one later on. I've got Black Lagoon, volume 1. Then I've got Children of the Whales, volumes 1 to 3. Then the very first manga I ever completed, it's Death Note. I have volumes 1 to 12 in those 6 black editions. Love them so much. It's so good. Yeah, so Death Note will hold a special place in my heart. And up here we've got Fire Punch. We have volumes 1 and 2. And on the top, in front of this row, I've got the 3rd volume of Fire Punch. I have actually dropped this series because there was a scene, I can't remember which volume it was, I think it might be the couple, the 2nd one, but there was something that really put me off and I just stopped reading and I probably will not collect it. But I think it's complete or soon to be complete. But anyway. We have Fragments of Horror, which is a story collection by Junji Ito. Then we've got Frankenstein, also by Junji Ito. I cannot wait. So as of recording this, I have 3 days to wait until I get No Longer Human. I am super excited to get that. Then I've got Full Metal Alchemist, the complete 4-panel comic. So obviously it's a 4-coma that was in like the manga. It's like a compilation of all of them that was in like the anime, the anime like book I was assuming that, and also like the manga and stuff like that. So I've read some of it already because obviously I've read the manga. So yeah. And then we've got Gangsta, we have volumes 1 to 8. This is complete. And then Gangsta Cursed, EP Marco Adriano 1 to 3. I think there's 2 more volumes and then that will be complete. They actually had to stop making this because the initial publisher of it closed down. So yeah, Kosuke had to finish her series. But yeah, very good reads. Although I found out they were probably put on hiatus a couple of times, but regardless, still a very good series. And the spin-off's pretty good as well. We've got Golden Kamui, volumes 1 and 2. Someone actually recommended this to me, and I enjoyed it, but I'm very far behind. And Goodnight Poon Poon, my only Inio Asano work. Volumes 1 and 2 in that 2-in-1 omnibus. They have Gyo by Junji Ito. The quickest manga of Junji Ito's that I've read. And it's pretty good. I love Gyo. That was obviously complete in that beautiful hardcover. Then I've got Sequence Break because I can't really fit my order into how I want it, but I have Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt volumes 1 and 2. I got these for free from Waterstones, so that was awesome. And then here we have volume 1 basically of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1. And down here we've got more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 2 and 3, and that's actually the first part complete. So, yay. I need to get the second part and stuff, but yeah, it is what it is. The next night I have the first 2 omnibuses of Monster, containing volumes 1 to 4. I need to get more volumes and hopefully complete it. I've heard very good things about it. I've just heard the good things about Naoki Urasawa altogether, so yeah. Then I've got Neon Genesis Evangelion, volumes 1 to 14, complete. Very, very good mecha manga. I didn't get deterred by something that was unexpected, but regardless, it was a really good read, and yeah. Then I've got Ran of the Grey World, volumes 1 to 3. I need to get more volumes of this, but I don't want to continue at the moment, even though it's a good series. Then I've got Resident Evil, The Marhawa Desire, volumes 1 to 4, and up here, you probably saw it. It's hard to see because I don't have my light on here. I've got volume 5 right here, under Ruby, and that's complete. Maybe if we go, yeah, you can kind of see it there. So yeah, and like I say, I've got Ruby, based on the TV series by the late Monty Oum. And then we've got Shiver, which is another Junji Ito story collection. And going forward from here, I have another Junji Ito story collection to kick off this bit. I have Smashed, one manga that basically Amazon screwed me over with, but I'm glad I've got it. Then I've got something that I want to make a review of once I read it. It's The Drifting Classroom by Kazuo Umez. This is the first perfect edit. And then I have The Legend of Zelda in these beautiful legendary editions. It's basically volumes 1 to 10, but I put them in order of the first one in the series. I've got Four Swords, Majora's Mask and A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Oracle Seasons and Oracle of Ages, The Minish Cap, and Phantom Hourglass. And yeah, they're beautiful editions to have. And here I've got Tokyo Ghoul, I've got volumes 1 to 7. And 8 to 10, and here 11 to 14, and that is complete. And down here I'll have another sequence break, but you'll see in a minute. It will be, I've got here Tokyo Ghoul Re, volumes 1 to 3, Tomie, in that beautiful 3-in-1 hardcover. It's my least favourite of Junji Ito's main stories, like the big 3 of his stories, but I still enjoyed him. And Vagabond, the first Visbig edition. And if we go forward on this row, I have the 2nd to 5th one, and then over here I've got the 6th to 8th one. I can't pull these out, but yeah, these are the 6th and 8th to 8th ones. So that's volumes 1 to 24 of Vagabond. My favourite manga art-wise, and it's just brilliant. Then I've got Alice in the Country of Hearts here, first omnibus by Yen Press, So that's volumes 1 and 2. And down here is what I meant by the sequence break. I have Uzumaki, my favourite Junji Ito story. And then we've got more Yen Press titles here. We have Corpse Party Blood Covered, volumes 1 and 2. Delicious and Dungeon, volumes 1 to 3. The last manga I ever got in Forbidden Planet in Aberdeen before it closed its doors. I've got Doubt, the first omnibus containing volumes 1 and 2. I've got Forbidden Scrollery, volume 1. Fruits Basket in these collector's editions, volumes 1 to 6 in these 3 editions. Then I've got another horror manga here, it's Ibitsu, volumes 1 and 2, complete by one of my favourite horror manga outside of Junji Ito's stuff. Then I've got K-On! I've got volumes 1 to 4, college and high school. I got them all on eBay, which was a great find. And then we've got Plunderer, I've got volumes 1 and 2 in that omnibus. And I got Shibuya Goldfish, volumes 1 to 4. Sunshine Sketch, volume 1. And Until Death Do Us Part, volumes 1 and 2. And then the last bit in front of here, I have Wolf Children, Ami and Yuki in the 3-in-1 omnibus. That is obviously complete. And I've got Abara, my only other Tsutomu Nihei work, as it sides on Biomega in this omnibus, 2-in-1 omnibus, and that's complete. And then my biggest manga title in terms of size, it is Warcraft, the Sunwell Trilogy by Richard A. Knack and Jae Hwan Kim. And this is obviously the Ultimate Edition of Warcraft, the Sunwell Trilogy. And yeah, I got this on eBay by complete luck, because I tried bidding on it on one of the first eBayer that I actually bought, and then I missed out, and then I got this for free because eBay gave me a £15 voucher, and this was £14.50 with free postage and packaging. So that was a great find, and I did like reading it, so that's good. So I will leave it here. This is the first part of my tall shelf, I suppose you can call it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next part, which will show you my main shelf. I hope I can get it in my time limit. This one was easy, but the other one maybe not so much. I'll see you guys soon.